My name is Theo. I am starting a new YouTube channel here. I thought that my passion for sport would bring me a good narrative for me to talk on the internet, a good reason for me to talk on the internet. I always wanted to start a YouTube channel and talk about things that I wanted to talk about, and football. As most of the people in the world know it, soccer for the North American fans. I have worked with the word soccer for all my life. That's what I was born in Canada, so that's what I'm used to. But I lived in Europe. I lived in Italy for 23 years, so I am very attached to the sport of football, of soccer. So that's the first thing that I wanted to talk about. And with this World Cup coming around, I said, what better way than for me to start a YouTube channel right now and start talking about it. I have opinions. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But they're my opinions, and I stick to them. I feel like I'm a very fair person in life, and I translate that to sport as well. I think that what I feel, what I see is in certain cases could be fair. I could be biased. I have a favorite team. It's Juventus. It's always been Juventus in Italy, so I might be biased for that. But I've been critical about them, and I will be critical about them in the future on this channel. But since today is the day of England Argentina, I think that we should talk about that. Uh, Here's the match right here. Yeah, I watched the match with my father, and I I think that England threw away this match. This is my opinion. They could have they started well, they played well. They were they were going back and forth with Argentina was probably well, they're the number one ranked team in the world in the FIFA rankings, but it doesn't mean that they're the strongest team in the world at the moment. But France should have done way better against Spain, but Spain played a fantastic game. But we might talk about that in another time. England, they were going back and forth with Argentina until they scored the goal. Here's the goal, right here. Nice, a nice goal. It was a very well placed cross from the right, in the middle, and Gordon did a fantastic move and to lose his defender went towards the back and towards the inside, and lost his defender and just tapped it in. It was a great goal. But after that, England just disappeared. They retreated back in their own half, and they almost refused to play, almost refused to play soccer against the best team in the world, where they were going back and forth with. Um, and then Argentina just kept playing, kept pressing, and they have Messi. The whole world can say that Messi is. They're trying to make Messi win another World Cup, but Messi is Messi. He walks around, and then when he gets the ball, he just starts playing, and he has ideas that nobody else, and sees pockets of space that nobody else sees. Yeah, so Argentina kept pressing. Messi kept pushing on that right side, and where nobody was expecting him to go towards the sideline. He more expecting to turn in the middle and start shooting, but he actually went towards the sideline and start crossing in the middle and putting pressure there. And then one ball came out for Fernandez. Great shot from outside of the box. Could have done better if he was a little bit taller, but um, it was a great shot. Like Fernandez, he tried a couple of times during the match to shoot from the outside, and he was dangerous with it. And then he got his goal there, and it was 1-1, and England kept staying in the back. It's like they didn't want to play. I don't understand. Tuchel is responsible for this loss. England could have went to the World Cup final, and and they didn't. They didn't because of their. I think for their coach. I think that he should not keep his job. I think that he doesn't deserve to keep his job, to be honest. Anyways, going back, Messi again goes around, goes on the sideline, nice cross in the middle. Yeah, and Martinez. Everybody was waiting for him, especially Italian fans from Serie A were waiting for him to score, and finally gets a great goal, very important goal. Probably is happy as hell about it. And England at the end, you can see that they know how to they knew how to put pressure on Argentina. They just stopped doing it as soon as they scored. You can look at the stats. It's just abysmal. I think that they could have done so much better, so much better. It's disappointing because Argentina, England was going toe to toe. Argentina was not the best team in until England scored, and then they become the best team. England went behind, and I think that Kane was saying that they should have kept attacking. He doesn't understand why they stopped attacking and after they scored. And I think that that's just attitude, and just the coach should have done a way better job in enforcing that. Like, you keep pushing, you keep trying. They were playing good football. Like, honestly, they were. They were going toe to toe. They were playing good football. They had some chances. They have a good midfield. It's probably the best. They had the best midfield in the tournament, in my opinion. Um, Rice was dominant in what he does. He was distributing the ball very well, and they just stopped playing. It's just unfortunate. I could not comprehend when I was watching it. I was actually rooting for England. Like I thought that they deserved to be in a final, and they just didn't happen. It's unfortunate. They could have won it all. They could have had a great game against Spain. They could have won the whole thing. And just because they were too conservative and they were trying to play, like, it almost felt like they were trying to play catenaccio. They were trying to play old Italian score and fold back and counter attack football. Like, it made no sense. It wasn't. I don't think it was part of their identity, and never part of their identity. And all the changes that Tuchel made, like, he changed the midfielder and put in, like, he just went for attacking at this point when they were losing. Like, this is incredible. Like, there was no will to try stronger to get another goal to put the game away. It was a beautiful game until, like, one of the two teams scored, and then after that, just just it was all Argentina. So I'm gonna try to upload more often these talking head videos. I'm gonna cut better and fuller. I have a little setup that I made for myself. I hope that you guys will start following me. I'm gonna try to be consistent with this. It's something that I wanted to do for a long time. I just didn't find the format that I was interested in. I think that this could be one of the formats that I'm interested in. I'm throwing things at the wall. I'll see what it sticks, but I really like to talk about this. It's kind of cool. I think it's a good idea. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I have another job, so it's not that I can. I'm probably gonna upload twice. I'm gonna try to upload once a week to start with. Maybe it might not be once a week. It might be once every 2 weeks to start with. Just it's everything is new to me, so I don't know. But I'll try to be consistent. I think that I have a lot to say, and I think that this is a good outlet for my thoughts. Anyways, it's gonna be a fun ride. I'm gonna try to do my best here, and I hope that I'll find some like-minded people that will enjoy my thoughts, or think that I'm absolutely nuts with some of my takes. But who cares? I think it's gonna be a fun ride.